Good evening guys and isang maulang araw sa ating lahat. This is actually a follow-up din muna sa nakaraang kong video. Again, this is Sir Ian at hindi ko na actually dapat ito i-record kaya lang sabi ko baka makatulong sa atin. This is all about the LCD. Kasama po sa topic, so kadugsong lang ito ng previous video natin. So we will be starting with our discussion now. Now, our topic for today is how to get the LCD of rational algebraic equation. If you notice, I have here now another method. Yung nakaraan, if you can still recall, nandiyan sa previous video ko, sinabi ko yung ating multiples of the given. Ang magiging tanong kasi doon, paano kung hindi yun yung madali para sa kanila? So, sabi ko, sige, I'm going to make another one. Focus lang on how to get the LCD. But still, since we are talking about a topic here, may aim pa rin tayo. Hindi po pwedeng wala. So, at the end of this video, you should be able to, una, get the LCD of rational algebraic equation with ease. Kung medyo nahirapan tayo nung una, dito sa method ngayon, sana mas madali. In any case, kahit saan po yung gamitin ninyo, basta mas madadalian kayo, it will be fine. Ulitin ko po yung goal natin sa taong ito, ang goal lang namin, matuto po talaga kayo. And I think if you're one of those students who are really watching the videos, the video lectures na ginagawa po namin, I think isa kayo sa matututo kahit na palagay nyo mahirap. Kapit lang. So again, sana madali itong method na to. Pangalawa, use this LCD in transforming the given into quadratic equation in standard form. Yung given natin nasa rational algebraic equation, ita-transform natin sa quadratic equation in standard form. After nating matransform, it will be for the third goal natin sa session na to. And that will be to solve for the roots of the rational algebraic equation. So these three, sana makuha natin ngayong session na to. Let's start first with prime factorization. So what is it? Ito yung isang paraan kasi. So if we will be talking about that one, prime factorization is a method to break down the given into their prime factors. Pag sinabi po nating prime factors, ito po yung wala na siyang iba pang factor maliban sa sarili niya at saka sa 1. Okay po? So ang halimbawa po natin ay 2. Wala na siya, hindi na pwedeng i-break down. We have here now 3. Ang 4 hindi. Kasi pwede mo siyang i-break down sa 2 at saka sa 2. So yung hindi mo na siya pwedeng i-break down, that can be considered as prime factors. So let's have an example here. What are the prime factors of 28? So I'm going to write down 28 here and then i-break down natin. So I have here now 2 arrows. Ano ba yung factor ng 28? 7 and 4. If we multiply these two, we will come up with 28. Kaya lang, yung 7, wala na siyang ibang factor kundi 7 at saka 1. Pero yung 4, as I have mentioned kanina, meron pa siyang dalawa. So pwede pa natin siyang i-break down and that will be 2 and 2. Okay? So by the way, by using the factor 3, ang factor 3 natin ito. Yung gumagawa tayo, nagsasanga-sanga pababa. The numbers located at the very ends are the prime factors. Alin ba dito yung mga number na nasa dulo? Ito. Okay po? Wala na silang ibang factor maliban sa sarili nila at saka sa 1. So these are considered as prime factors. So evaluating natin itong 28, the prime factors of 28 are 7, 2, and 2. We have here now 3 prime factors for 28. Let's have another one. Example number 2. This time around, I have put variables. What are the prime factors of 18x squared plus 24x? Again, write it down first, and then let's try to break it down. Dalawang arrow. Kung mapapansin natin, parehas silang may x. So, pwede nating ibukod. Yung 18 at saka yung 24, pwede rin nating kuhanan ng common factor sa kanila. That will be 6. Yung matitira, 3x plus 4. Yung 3x plus 4, it is already in the prime factor. In its prime. Wala na siyang ibang factor maliban sa sarili niya at sa 1. Pero yung 6 natin, pwede pa natin sila actually paghiwalayin. 6 at saka x. And yet, yung 6 natin can also be broken down into 3 times 2. Following the pattern that we have done earlier, using the factor 3, again, ito yung factor 3 na tinatawag po ni Sir. Let's look at the ends of the arrows. Yung dulo po ng arrow natin na wala ng kadugsong. Ito tinutukoy natin. The prime factors of 18x squared plus 24x are 3, 2, x, and 3x plus 4. Wala na silang ibang factor maliban sa sarili nila at saka 1. Okay? Another example here. What are the prime factors of 4x squared minus 36? List it down and then break it down. Yung 4 at saka 36, pwede natin siyang paghiwalayin. So 4 and then x squared minus 9. If you want to check, multiply mo yung 4 dito, 4x squared, 4 times negative 9, negative 36. And then, let's try to break it down further hanggang sa wala nang matira kundi sarili niya tsaka 1. So yung 4 natin pwede pong 2 times 2. Yung 2 natin wala na siya ibang factor kundi sarili niya tsaka 1. So prime factors natin dalawa. How about x squared minus 9? Kanina kasi meron pa siyang wala nang factor yung naunang example sa number 2. So this time around we have here now x squared minus 9. If you will be taking notice on this one, this is a perfect square. This is also a perfect square yung 9. So, meron tayong difference of 2 squares. Dun sa previous grade level po ninyo, may factor tayo dyan. It is actually the sum and the difference of 2 common binomial. X plus 3 at saka x minus 3. You can check it out. The answer will be this one. Following the same pattern that we have done, ang dulo natin, eto. Yung given natin na 4x squared minus 36, we have here now 4 prime factors. And those 4 are as follows. 2, 2, x plus 3, and x minus 3. Those are the prime factors of the given 4x squared minus 36. If you notice, mga anak, the reason why I started with prime factorization, yun mismo yung gagamitin natin para makuha po yung LCD. Tapos, pag nakuha na natin yung LCD, may aayos na natin yung rational algebraic expression or equation. Mas maliwanag siguro if we will be using this example. Let's start first with a simple fraction. Yung wala muna tayong gagamitin na variable. So the given that I have come up with are 3 over 4, yung isa. Meron tayong 2 over 5, and then negative 5 over 6. If we will be combining this, kunin muna natin yung mga denominators po nila. 4. Ang factor natin ng 4, 2 and 2. And then we come up with 5. Our factor sa 5, it is already a prime factor. Ayun, 5. Sir, ba't hindi mo itinapat? So mamaya makikita po natin. And then the last denominator is 6. Ang factors natin ng 6 ay 3 and 2. Ayan. Yung 2 itinapat ko sa meron siyang katulad. Okay? Kung eto na po yung ating makukuhang value ng mga prime factors nila, again, kung meron po tayong magkamuka, galing sa magkaibang denominator, pagtapatin po natin. And then, etong magkamuka, bring down lang natin. Sir, 2 beses, hindi, isa lang. Yung walang katapat, bring down natin lahat. We have here now 2. We have here now 5. And last, we have here now 3. The next question, ano po ang gagawin natin dyan? That's a good question. Ang gagawin natin dyan sa naibaba ninyo, i-multiply nyo. Sa pamamagitan yan, makukuha mo na yung LCD niya. And that will be 60. 2 times 2 is 4, times 5 is 20, times 3, 60. The LCD of this given is actually 60. Ang sabi dito, we will be solving rational algebraic equation. Kaya lang ito pong nauna natin, simple fraction. So yung susunod natin, lagyan natin ng what do you call this one? Variable. Pero dito muna, kunin natin kasi isosolve pa muna natin eh. If we have here now 60 as our LCD, paano natin kukunin yung nasa itaas? Ang gagawin lang po natin, divide this to the denominator and then multiply natin sa numerator. So, halimbawa, 60 divided by 4, that will give you 15. And yung sagot na 15, imumultiply mo dun sa taas, which is 3, you come up with 45. We simply copy yung sign and proceed dun sa process po natin. 60 divided by 5, that will give you 12 times 2, we come up with 24. Last, copyhin natin yung sign ulit. 60 divided by 6 is 10 times 5, we come up with 50. Kung meron na po tayong ganito, all we have to do now is to combine yung lahat ng nasa taas. 45 plus 24 is 69 minus 50, 19. Over, we simply copy yung denominator, 60. Kung wala nang, kung hindi na natin pwedeng i-simplify pa siya, this will be our final answer. Okay po? So again, yung example number 4 natin is a simple fraction. Kagaya po nabanggit ko kanina, dito sa example number 5, we will be incorporating variable. So, simple rational algebraic expression, naglagay lang si Sir. 5 over x minus 1/3 is equal to 1 over x. Kunin muna ulit natin lahat ng denominators. So, x, ang factor niya, prime factor na siya, simply x. How about 3? Prime factor na siya. So, it will be 3. Again, if you notice, hindi ko pinagtapat. Last but not the least, x, still prime factor, so x tayo. Gawin ulit natin. Magkatapat, bring it down lang natin. So, lahat ng hanay natin, ibababa lang natin sa sagot. X, hindi tayo nagmumultiply And then, we have here now 3. Ano nga ulit ang gagawin? We simply multiply. So, pag multiply natin, x times 3, we come up with x is equal to 3. Therefore, yung LCD natin dito is actually 3x. Now, move tayo. Aanin natin yung LCD ngayon. We will be trying to remove yung denominator. So, eto siya. Kagaya nung nasa previous video ko na, nilagyan natin to ng bracket. And imumultiply natin, kagaya nung nabanggit ko na noon, sa LCD na nakuha natin, which is 3x. So again, meron tayo ditong sign, i-distribute po natin. Huwag nyo munang pansinin yung minus 1/3. Focus lang tayo sa 5 over x. Ito, imumultiply natin dito. Meron tayong pwedeng mawala, yung x. So, ang magiging step natin will be to multiply 3 by 5. And that will give us 15. Next, wala na tayo dito. Focus na tayo dito. Pero may sign. Kopyahin muna natin yung sign. Kung nandito, wala ka nang pakialam sa 5 over x, i-multiply mo sa 3x, baka meron pang pwedeng matanggal. And that will be 3. Ang matitira sa atin, x at saka 1. So, x times 1, that will give us x. Okay po? Next, kopyahin muna natin yung equal sign. How about this part, the right side of the equation? 1 over x times 3x, baka meron tayong pwedeng eliminate, ma-cancel, and that will be x. Ang matitira sa atin, 3 at 1. Anong gagawin? We simply multiply. And that will give us an answer of 3. After this, saan po yung focus natin? Doon po tayo magpo-focus sa may variable. Kung napansin natin dito, negative. So kung negative ito, kailangan siya maging positive. Para hindi na tayo mahirapan na, we will be changing the sign. Ito na lang ang itawid natin dun sa kabila. Huwag kakalimutan, basta po tumawid tayo ng equal sign, mababago yung taglay na sign nung kung ano mang ililipat po natin. In like manner, dahil wala namang square ito, makukuha na kagad natin yung value, kailangan nagsosolo to. Paano yung 3? Palipatin mo naman po sa kabila. By doing that, we will come up with 15 minus 3. So yung positive 3 dito, paglipat sa kabila dahil tumawid ng equal sign, naging negative. And then, yung negative x natin, positive na siya. By simplifying this one, we can get the value of x. And that will give us 12. This will be our value. Okay po? So I think this is related to Math 8. We will now be proceeding with another example, and this will be example number 5 para po makatulong. And this time around, medyo dinamihan natin. The given will be x over x plus 2 plus 2 over x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 5 over x plus 3. Kung napansin po natin yung ating sequence, madali, medyo nagkaroon ng variable, and then this time around, ang dami. Karamihan po sa ating mga estudyante, natigil na kasi mahirap daw. Tandaan nyo, the more we use our brain today, it will be beneficial pagdating po sa hinaharap. Subukan muna natin. Ang ginawa po natin nung una, we listed down yung ating denominators. Ayan. Ano ang factor nito? Sir, prime factor na yan. That's good. X plus 2. Prime factor na siya. How about this one? X squared plus 5x plus 6. We have here now two factors. Ang isa, x plus 2. Ang isa, x plus 3. Pag minultiply sila, ito sagot. At itong dalawang ito ang prime factor niya. Okay, last, we have here now x plus 3. Sir, it is already in the prime position. Siya na po ay wala nang ibang factor kundi siya lang at saka 1. So, x plus 3. Again, if you notice, yung magkamuka, pinagtatapat ko. Magkamuka na galing sa magkaibang denominator. And then, bring it down lang lahat ng hanay, bring it down. So, we have here now x plus 2 and x plus 3. Ito ay i-multiply. Ito na po yung pinaka-LCD. Pwede mo siyang i-multiply, pero my suggestion is, dahil ang gusto natin ay mawala yung denominator, i-keep nyo yung format na ito. Kaya nakalagay, use this to eliminate the denominator of the given. Aling this? Ito. So may nagtatanong, ito lang ba? Hindi. Yang buong yan. Okay po? Dito sa example na to, makikita natin kung bakit. This is our given and we come up with the LCD. What we did, ayan, nilagyan ulit natin ng bracket. And then, yung LCD natin na nakuha, i-multiply natin dyan. Itong kabuuan na to, multiply dito sa loob ng bracket. In like manner, ito, i-multiply din dito sa loob ng bracket. Sir, may plus. Kagaya po nung ginawa natin, huwag nyo munang pansinin itong pangalawang term na to. Focus lang kayo dito sa x over x plus 2. I-multiply muna natin dito. Ayun, na-cancel yung x plus 2. Anong natira? X plus 3 at saka x. Yun lang ang i-multiply nyo. So yung x at saka x, x squared. Tapos yung x at saka 3, 3x. Positive. Tapos na tayo dito, kopyahin muna natin yung plus. Okay pa? And then, focus tayo dito sa kabila. Ito, pwede nating makancel. If you can still recall yung pinanggalingan kanina, ito mismo ay factors nitong given na to. So, cancel yan, isama na natin yung isang yon. Dahil na-cancel, wala na. Ang matitira lang sa atin, ito. I-multiply mo sa 1. So, we simply write it down, 2. Next, we will be performing the operation sa kabila. X plus 3, x plus 2, x plus 3. Pwede nating tanggalin yung x plus 3. Ang matitira, 5 times x plus 2. I-multiply natin. And that will give us 5x at saka 10. Sana maliwanag. Ano po? Proceed po tayo dito. Again, saan po tayo magfo-focus pag nandiyan na sa quadratic term? Dito. Anong titingnan sa quadratic term? If that is positive or negative. In this case, positive siya. Sa makatwid, hindi siya ang ating ililipat. Alin ang ililipat natin? Yung nasa kabilang side ng equation. Yun ang ililipat natin sa kabila. Okay po? Proceed tayo. We simply copy muna itong given dahil nga hindi naman siya yung ating ililipat. Ang ililipat natin, ayun. And I would want to make it clear na tatawid siya ng equal sign. Pag tumawid ng equal sign, yung taglay po niyang sign dito, mababago. For example, yung 5x positive, pagdating dito, negative. Yung 10 positive, pagdating dito sa baba, dahil tumawid ng equal sign, negative 10. Okay po? And then, anong matitira dito? 0. Wala na. Let us proceed with this one. Anong gagawin ulit natin ngayon? Kopyahin natin yung x squared. Paano po yung may 3x? If I were you, mamarkahan ko yung may sumunod na variable. Ayan. Doon ka lang magfo-focus. Positive at negative. We will combine two terms with different signs. Load natin, we subtract their absolute value, take the sign of the larger number. In this case, 5 yung mas malaki. 5 minus 3 is 2, mas malaki yung negative. So, ang sagot natin, negative 2x. Proceed. Dito naman po tayo pupunta. Walang variable. Positive 2 at saka negative 10. Again, magkaiba sila, so we will be subtracting their absolute values. So yung 10 minus 2 ay 8, ang mas malaki ay 10, so negative 8 po ang mangyayari. And then the rest equal 0. Ito na ngayon yung ating quadratic form in standard, quadratic equation in standard form. Ito na po yung gagamitin natin to solve for the value of x. Ito yung given. We can use any of the four methods kung saan po kayo mas komportable at pwedeng i-apply. In this case, we can use factoring. Ang isang factor niya, x plus 2, ang kapartner niya na pagmumultiplyan mo, x minus 4. If you will be multiplying this one, ito po yung magiging sagot. Okay po? Next, what is the next step? Ulitin natin. Equate each factor to 0. So, x plus 2 equals 0, x minus 4 equals 0. Next, ililipat sa kabila. If you notice dito sa video natin, sinasabi ko na lang itatawid ng equal sign. Kasi minsan nalilito yung mga bata, addition property of equality, multiplication property of equality. So, I'm talking in a way na mas maiintindihan po natin. We have here now positive 2. Pag tumawid sa kabila, magiging negative 2. Yung 4 natin na negative, pag tumawid ng equal sign, magiging positive. If we will be talking about the roots, ito yung hinahanap natin. Ang given natin nung una ay x over x plus 2, 2 over x squared plus 5x plus 6, 5 over x plus 3. Nung tinanong sa atin yung roots, matapos nating ma-convert, ito yung nakuha natin. X equals negative 2, x equals 4. Again, ito pong atin pong lecture ngayon is supplement dun sa nauna. Mahaba na yung nauna, I just thought na baka sakali po na may tulong pa ito. Baka dito kayo mas makapagsagot ng ayos. Again, don't stray too much. Huwag muna kayo makinig kung saan-saan. Kung ano po yung sinasabi namin dito sa video, lecture na ginagawa po namin, yun po yung kailangan nyo para dun sa task na ibinibigay po sa atin sa module. We will be doing this step by step para po maintindihan po natin lahat. Again, lagi ko pong paalaala, ang gusto po namin ay matuto kayo. We really want you to learn. It's not about us, it's about you. So please pay attention. Maglaan po ng oras, hindi po makapagpasa lamang. And make sure that you learn. If there are some questions, please, you can ask questions, you can comment dun po sa comment section natin sa group. And hanggat kaya po naming mga guro, we will be giving it all para po matuto po kayo. Although may bagyo po nito, naka-record po ito anytime po na pwede po ninyong mabuksan na, may kuryente na, meron na pong data, you can watch this video and you will be able to learn. Sana po makatulong. Again, hanggang dito lang po muna. This is your Sir Ian of Plaridel Integrated National High School. Gabi na ulit dito sa Pilipinas ulit. See you guys. Thank you so much.